Here we are right back again. I'm Jamar Suber, and you're watching 5 Minutes With. And as you already know, I talk to amazing entrepreneurs who inspire us to go higher. And today, I'm here with Jacques George, a CEO of No Ordinary Consultants. Jacques, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Jamar.
Man, so just in our communication, I know you focusing on leaders, helping leaders train other leaders. Tell me a little bit about what we look for in leadership.
Yeah, so absolutely. So what we look for in leadership is really some of the basic qualities of individuals, people who actually care about other individuals, right? Mm-hmm. So I use a concept of like gardening, for example. If you know how to take care of a plant, you can essentially know how to take care of the human body, or if you know how to take care of yourself even, is another aspect, right? Because a lot of times we get up, we shower, we get dressed, and all of these different things. These are key components of leadership. So just some of the basic aspects, just trying to get individuals to understand that it's not something that that's far reaching. It's something that you can really, if you pay real close attention to it, you'll get a better understanding for what it looks like.
Absolutely. So if I'm building a team, what should I look for in the leaders who come under me? You know, I'm an entrepreneur, I have a vision, I want to build leaders under me. What type of attributes should I look for?
Yeah, so are they coachable? Are they asking questions? Are they engaging? Are these individuals that are, caring about one another, right? When the fire gets hot, are they running away from it, or are they running towards it to try to put out the fire? Are they working hand in hand with their teammates, so on and so forth? Those are things that you really sometimes can't really coach. It's just something that's built in, right? And then other things you can kind of coach along the way. But those are some of the key aspects to look for in those individuals.
Wow, that's amazing. So if I do have a vision, I do have a business, and I'm struggling, I can't find the right talent, I don't have people under me who can lead, why should I choose to come to your consultant company to help me develop? Why your company?
Yeah, absolutely. Very good question. The key is really, at times we don't know what we need until we really just uncover all of the layers, right? We may have all the answers right there, but we need to really just sit down with the key individuals. If we're looking to develop talent, we need to identify what is it about them that can get them to the other side, right? So if they're lacking something, then it's up to us as leaders to be able to get them what they need so that we can elevate them, and obviously will elevate the company as well. But we need to do a series of coaching. We need to do a series of developing. Yeah. If we don't do that, then we can easily just look at a plan or look at something and say that it's worthless. But in reality, no, it has a lot of potential, but we need to take the time out to understand that.
That's great. That's great. You know, even in our own business, when someone makes a mistake, I always see it as an opportunity for retraining. So if we were to reach out to your consultant agency and you came in and you helped us restructure or reshape some things, what would I expect from your company?
Yeah, absolutely. So you would expect constant follow-up, right? Just because a lot of times the individuals will come in and bring a packet and say, okay, if you just follow that, you're good to go. No, we need to be able to see an increased level of production from the time that we show up to the time that we leave. Not only that, we come back to evaluate and see that there is a higher level of consistency involved in what was just taught. Because too often or not, individuals will learn something new and feel like, it's the right thing to do, but then go right back to old ways. So we need to be able to do constant follow-up and make sure that we increase the level of consistency in that area.
Absolutely. So when it comes to, we can often gauge leadership qualities or achievements based on dollar amount when it comes to for-profit. But when it comes to nonprofit spaces, nonprofit organizations, how do we determine if we are active in great leadership or not?
Yeah, and so whether it's for profit or nonprofit, we should still operate at a higher level, a higher capacity, and that's simply based on the work that you do, right? And so, what is the approach? Are you solely doing it for money, or are you truly doing it because you want to make a difference?
Yeah.
The biggest part is in identifying that is really just individual based, right? And so you have to be able to understand what is that person's thought process. Why are they doing what they're doing? And sometimes you may not get the answer just by looking at someone. You may have to really just spend some time one-on-one, spend some time in some exercises that kind of take that person out of their day-to-day norms. And then once you start to uncover the different aspect of those individuals, then then you have something there.
Absolutely. Jaques, well, from one bald bearded brother to another, thank you for coming on the show, man. I really appreciate the insight you've given us. And yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You heard it right here. Number one thing, make sure your leaders are coachable. If you want to learn more about Jaques and his business, head over to dailynewsnetwork.com. You've just watched 5 Minutes with, and I'm your host, Jamar Suber.